Now, if you do not know about the Cabbage Patch Kids, and I'm not talking about the dolls, I'm talking about real live babies, you might want to tune in on this one real quick. I'm going to give you about 3 hours of my research in maybe like 2 minutes. Okay, let's go back to the 1800s all the way to the early 1900s, where there was massive amounts of symbolic postcards and posters that were implementing selling and growing babies. There are many examples that came from France, but this was worldwide, and there's many in America. So a lot of the words that are on these postcards are in French, and one of the main words are "acoix." I might be butchering them, but it means "of your choice," and "bébés à vendre," babies for sale. Now, people during this time literally referred to these postcards as Cabbage Patch baby postcards or repopulation postcards. Now, back in 1903 at Coney Island during like festivals or carnivals, people would pay 25 cents just to go in and watch incubators, babies in incubators, basically fighting for their lives, and they called them Cabbage Patch Kids or incubator babies. And this lasted for 40 years. Okay, and the doctor who was running this event claimed that he was saving these babies' lives because the hospitals weren't going to treat them. But the crazy part is, none of the babies had birth certificates, documentation. There was no paper trail for these kids. Now, I'm not saying this is what happened, but a lot of people believe that these babies were basically grown in artificial wombs or cloned, basically meant to repopulate the world after what others say a reset. Okay, I'm not saying this is what happened, just what people say. Anyways, this also followed in the early 1900s the big boom of all those orphan kids that we saw, also in postcards just being shipped around the world, right? Now, if you're wondering why all of this happened, then let's go back to that repopulation postcard, right? And then why would they want to repopulate? Like, what happened? Well, many believe, but it is conspiracy, that there was a reset. Yeah. So if you want to hear about the reset, go to my part 2 under Great Reset.